Does retention get you any real female attraction? Is it all a hoax, a myth, simply put in place to allure men into wasting their time? False. Retention has real-world benefits that are noticeable from the moment you wake up and sit on your bed. Unlike usual, you feel like an advanced version of yourself, brimmed with energy and dedication, and ready to take on the world. Why do you think this happens? 2 words: mental clarity. The mist in your head which was blocking efficient working gets dissipated when you start retaining. You get the control of your own body back from the chemical pirates, aka dopamine and serotonin, who were on the driver's seat for so long. Before we go any further, make sure you subscribe to our channel if you're new here, and drop a like if you enjoy the video. Let's get back to it. Now, I don't mean to say retention's going to get you superpowers by any means. None of us become an automatic chick magnet who attracts all the girls the moment he walks into a room. That's just being unrealistic. What it does for you, however, is actually something much better. Truth be told, you don't want to be pulling every girl towards you. Most of them probably won't compliment your personality and would simply make life a living hell for you. On the other hand, what retention does is let you carefully analyze what each girl brings to the table if she were in a relationship. Lets you make a calculated choice, and almost guarantees success in that choice. The girl you hence think you should have actually becomes the girl you do have. You may be thinking, how so? I can't see this happening to me. I'm too ugly. My voice sounds awkward. I can't look anyone in their eyes. Seed retention allows you to change all of that by simply changing one thing: your mindset. Once what's in your head starts shining, the positive effects trickle down the rest of your body in no time. Your appearance is bound to improve with time. When your testosterone levels rise due to not fapping, your voice will have a strong depth to it. When you are proud of yourself and all you do, you'll look people dead in the eye and feel nothing. A change of mindset really changes your entire life. Once you take the step of retention, you then get energized to improve all the other areas of your life. Your approach to everything changes significantly. So, where you used to lose before, you now start to win. This happens especially around women. Why do you think most guys have absolutely no luck with women while some can get any chick they want? Is it that they're special by any means? Not really. It's just that they've been able to crack the code, whether naturally or not, and now just know how to play the game. The game isn't difficult in itself. It's just a matter of understanding how to play it for victory and not just trying to try your luck. What happens to most guys is they start fapping before they get exposed to actual girls. They start fapping young and always have that guilt attached with them. So, when they later meet some cute girls, in their minds, they can only think of them as pleasure toys. It's hard for them to imagine them as mere humans who have so many flaws. To them, the only life those girls could have is in bed with them. This is what starts the journey for the typical dude who's about to be labeled a creep. He hasn't been able to humanize women and can't think of them like regular people. So, when you are that deep in a ditch, when you've been silently ostracized by women around you, you know you have to change something quick. You need to change your mentality till the point you could have a conversation with a girl and have no dirty thought. Initially, you do have intrusive thoughts that they start dominating and make you give off creep energies. But slowly, they'll start fading away and you'll find yourself immersed in what she has to say, not how hot she looks. When you get to the stage where you become the sort of independent, focused, and masculine man, you'll attract any girl in your perimeter. Most girls don't know what retention is, but they can still sense it in a guy and always chooses to be around guys who practice it. Why so? Because those guys give alpha vibes, the ones who aren't constantly thinking from their genitals. Women want guys who they can be entirely dependent on, who they can simply submit to. Those guys don't happen to be boys who keep fiddling with their little boy. Those boys can be spotted from a mile away. Their bodies are slouched over and their shoulders are never stiff. It's a safety mechanism they subconsciously adopt to not stand out. To simply be able to blend in with the crowd and go unnoticed. Why would anyone want to go unnoticed though? Simple, because of built-up internal guilt. They feel ashamed of their dirty little secret. When they look at a pretty girl, all that comes to their mind is how she would look doing it with him. He embarrasses himself in his own mind and can't dare going up and simply speaking to her. Because, what if his true intentions sneakily slip off to her? The girl, on the other hand, might have been interested to get to know him a little bit. But since the guy can't initiate because of an internal warfare, it goes down the drain. Even if he builds up courage to go talk to her, it's as forced as it could ever be. With each reply, he tries to give the right answer in hopes that he wins her over. Before the first word is even spoken, he has already thought up how great it would be if she forever became his. I question to you now, have you ever noticed yourself do this in the past? When you plan on wanting the girl before you even speak, that's a sign you've been watching too much adult content and need to cut back. When you decide you want to be with someone just based off the physical, you know there's an issue. Going back to the scenario, he goes to talk to her, and with each sentence, he's trying to get her in his bed. You may think it's not noticeable, but the desperation is quite clear. Now, when the guy is retaining, he has his carnal desires on the back burner. He can conversate with a girl, get to know what she likes to eat, her favorite show, favorite band, basically gets to know who she is as a person. When she has opened up to him about her life, that's a small bond already formed. The guy can then just play at his own speeds and land her. But if he was thirsty, if he's having a serious conversation with someone and can't stop imagining them in bed, he'll fumble real bad. Hence why retaining your seed and energy is so important. It allows you to channel all that's within you into the reality you want for yourself. That in itself is a superpower any man can obtain. But what it depends on is, are you up for the challenge or not? That'll be it for today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. If you have any points of discussion, drop them in the comments below.